You're either born to love it or you're not. There's no in between. So from the time I was conscious, I always lean in that direction. My mother and father used to call me the black sheep even when I was a little kid. I wake up in the morning, I work for 3 hours on art, and that's it, every day. If I don't do it, like I was sick a couple weeks ago, I'm miserable. All I did was sit and watch Hoarders for 2 weeks, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I'm always creating, whether it's music, art, anything creative. It's just the way I've been my whole life. So they all have a reasoning behind them, and it's kind of like prophetic for me sometimes to create pieces. And I don't want to see where we're headed, but we're headed there. You know, I have had pieces at Universal Studios for their Halloween theme things. The one in Florida and Japan. And I've seen a lot of my pieces pop up in movies. So somebody buys them, and I'm sitting watching television like American Horror or something, and there's an old doll I did. So it's pretty cool. I've done little murder rooms, I call them, but I use crime scene photos or descriptions to create them. They take forever to do, but that's what inspires me. I've done full size, like Jack the Rippers and things like that. So that's always been part of my work forever. And, you know, I'm dealing with dead thing art. I'm a huge follower of Nostradamus, forever, since I was a teenager. And so I do a lot of post-apocalyptic large pieces, and I thought it would be perfect to have a different lean to them. And I had a life-size Poe. I'm working on one now again. And the Poe, I guess there's a Poe museum in the Bronx. They wanted it. He's always in the back of my mind. Yeah. Constant interaction. I live with them 3 weeks next to my bed before they come into the Red Room. I do also have mediums I use and paranormal investigators, New Jersey Paranormal. Probably the newest piece is that basket with the whole family in it. There's a basket with literally handwritten notes by one of the sisters about each person that owned those items. The box in the Red Room killed my dog. He was under the table when I opened it and collapsed. And he's only one of 10 lives affected by that. Came from England. It was with the Allington family. It was purchased at an auction. In 2017, I bought it on Etsy by accident. They wouldn't tell me anything. I just knew. And once I purchased it, then they gave me the info on it. But it took a lot of research and history. Well, I'm trying to make things that people that wouldn't normally come in a store like this, to make it palatable for them. So I can show them there is beauty in this stuff. It's not just taxidermy and bones and wet specimens, and there is beauty in this, in the Gothic arts. So, and they come in and they actually like it, which I love. I love when I get like a 90-year-old woman in that can barely see, and she comes up and touches my hand and says, "Thank you for opening this." It always makes me feel good.